Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Treasure of Vault 23, Vault-Tec Calling. Through the next couple of months, our brave Wastelanders will make their way through the Commonwealth of Massachusetts in search of an unbelievable treasure. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble overseer for this series. Tonight, we will be playing the Fallout Wasteland Warfare RPG expansion, published by Modifius. This is a set of RPG rules that have been added to their popular miniatures game, which allows players to experience the wasteland of Fallout with their own custom characters. It uses a set of specialized dice, as well as miniatures from the actual game to showcase deep tactical combat with RPG elements that transport the player directly into the Fallout universe. The story we're telling concerns the setting of Fallout 4, but will be taking place 12 years before the events of the video game. I will also be taking some liberties with that source material and making some adaptations of my own, especially to some of the factions involved, so don't worry about any spoilers from that game's plotline. We are essentially in an alternate universe. We have gathered some brave Wastelanders tonight. Say howdy, Wastelanders.
Howdy, Wastelanders.
Howdy, Wastelanders.
It's so fun to be part of that.
Isn't it? I love it. I want to give them a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they're playing, and where else we can find them before we get started. So, Kat, how are you doing tonight?
Hi, I'm Kat. I am playing Ember Valak. She is a very grungy, very angry girl that used to live in a vault. The only thing that she really cares about is her dog meat, and a little girl that lives in Diamond City. She usually can be found being as far away from people as humanly possible, and tends to stay quiet. Her appearance-wise, she is very greasy, very dirty, has her hair pulled back in a low ponytail, and she just sort of looks like the type of person that you would have. So that's Ember, yeah.
That's Ember. I'm popping her up on the screen for everybody at home, too. What about Will?
Hey everybody, I am Will. I am playing Oliver Praxton. He is, what can I tell you about him? I guess we don't know too much about him in game yet. He's got a couple of knives, he likes to use them, but he doesn't have any shoes. So that's about all we know about him so far.
Spoiler alert, I completely forgot to add shoes to the pile of loot that I was working at this week, so...
He might not need them. I guess we'll see.
Necessary.
Or at least one more week.
Alright. After Will, we have Calvin.
Hi, I'm Calvin, and I'll be playing Lee, a very sort of a scientist/historian who's obsessed with pre-war culture and believes that comic books actually happened because, of course, they actually did. He's really good with computers, and last week he killed someone for the first time, so we'll see how that goes for him.
So he's having
I imagine it's going to get worse.
What? No, there's no violence in the Fallout universe.
Oh, of course.
And Brian.
Hey guys, my name is Brian. Now that I figured that out, I am playing Ajax, the young connoisseur of concoctions, local snake oil salesman at Diamond City, and he's out doing a gig with his buddies.
Look at that, you guys are already buddies.
I like to think so.
I already pulled the bullet out of Lee's shoulder. It's
Yeah.
very intimate.
You stabbed him with his own stim pack.
Sure
That's right,
did.
kids. If
Friendship.
everybody has a med pack, you don't use yours. You use theirs in case you need yours later.
That's actually good advice.
Army rules, I think.
I don't know. I wasn't trained. I just show up every week. Oh, hi, Robnix. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Good to see you again. Just to let everybody... I forgot to share the art I had of the Protectrons that they met last week. Just to sort of reiterate what happened last week. I'll pop the Protectron up on the screen. But last week, on the Treasure of Vault 23, we met 4 brave Wastelanders, visitors to Diamond City from all walks of life. Each character had a small slice of life scene showcasing their daily routine. However, their visit to Diamond City was anything but routine. Each of them received a letter from a wealthy eccentric, one Myrtle Chambers, asking them to come to lunch with her at the Colonial Tap House. The party gathered for a free meal and a job offer. Myrtle asked them to travel to the Vault-Tec Regional headquarters to recover a Pip-Boy said to contain information leading to the legendary Vault 23. She went over a little bit of what was rumored to be hidden inside that vault, and the gang got pretty excited about it. She gave them 400 caps up front and said she'd double it when they returned safely. So, the group ventured off into the Commonwealth, where they were promptly ambushed by a raider gang led by Smirking Tristan. That is a name that the heroes didn't find out, but it's one I had for myself, so I had to share it with you guys. They shot him in the face before he could announce himself.
Oof.
The group plowed through these raiders and made it to their destination. Outside the HQ, they found a Vault Boy statue with a strange message. Lee opened the back panel and found a terminal inside. On this terminal was a strange symbol, which has been spotted across the Commonwealth, and a message saying that they were on the right path, signed a friend. After sabotaging the terminal, the group entered the building and learned from the security protectrons that they had 1 hour until visiting hours were through. The race is on for our heroes to find the Pip-Boy before security escorts them from the building. Now, heroes, I'm going to switch you guys over to the map on Roll20, but I'm not going to switch the game, the Twitch just over just yet. I know last week our maps were on point. This week the map was hand drawn by me, so you're not missing out on a whole bunch.
Okay.
Artiste.
So
We're at
beautiful.
the bottom here.
Thanks. Yes, you guys are down near the bottom. Standing in the atrium of the collapsed skyscraper that is the Vault-Tec regional headquarters. You know the first couple of floors are safe and stable, but going up above that, the building has mostly toppled over at this point. The atrium you guys are standing in right now is a wide space that has some columns that go up a little bit. You can see up to the second and third floor up there. There are these beautiful sort of white marble floors that are covered in dust and debris, and there's cracks in the floor everywhere. The two Vault-Tec Securitrons are sort of making their way around the perimeter of the room, keeping an eye on everything. And there are several doors leading from this place. To your left, you see what is a glass door with a, those like frosted white paints that they put on windows sometimes. There's a Vault Boy there with his thumb up, and it says gift shop on the bottom of it. Off to your right, you do see a men's and a women's restroom. And then ahead of you, there is a set of double doors that goes somewhere into the gloom beyond.
You think they'll have a Pip-Boy in the gift shop?
No.
Yeah.
They might have a Pip-Boy in the gift shop.
Boy.
Might not be the Pip-Boy you guys are looking for, but...
Not one we can sell for 400 caps.
Look, I'm just here for you guys to screw over the poor old lady and bring her a fake Pip-Boy. Monsters.
Can't do that. We gotta get it in that vault. There's comic books in there.
Either way, we have 55 minutes.
Oh, jeez, right.
I'm gonna shuffle.
Hey, Alex. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna ask if there was any way I could, like, mess with the timer on these robots at all.
You can make... Let me double check the skill list real quick.
Sure.
You can make a repair craft robots check.
Ooh,
You do
robot.
know if you can find the computer terminal they're linked to, you could use a computer's check to do something similar, but doing it on the robots themselves takes a repair craft robot check.
Okay, I'm not really good at robots. I'm much better at computers, so probably don't want to make them angry or, like, early.
And they're going to shuffle around the room a little bit more.
Behind door number 1.
I believe that at the end of the last session, you were talking about some scratches that we might have heard in the walls.
Yes.
Are there certain walls that is coming from, or is that kind of throughout?
Give me a notice check.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
To be fair, I don't think anyone is. I would definitely recommend taking notice as a skill when we get some more XP.
No. Can't take all the surprise and wonder out of the world. I see you.
I got a 2.
Two's not
My
bad.
notice is perception, which is only a 5. So with the -4, I did not succeed.
You're so close. So you're sort of tuning in your ears. You're sort
Oh,
of trying
can
to-
I use a luck point to decrease that by 2?
You can, but only because I forgot to mention that you guys should look at luck points in our pre-stream chat.
I'll give you a luck point.
Awesome.
That feels like it's worth knowing.
Yeah, so you improve a skill test. You add a -2 modifier to the result on your skill die, giving you a 0. Boom. You succeed. So, Oliver, you sort of stand in the middle of the room, straining your ears, listening over the sort of hydraulic hum of the robots rustily moving across the room. And you hear this scratching through the wall. It seems like it's coming off in the direction of the gift shop, is where you think you hear the scratching coming from.
I will relay that to the team.
And since you spent a
guess
luck
not.
point, I will say you also hear a like a fizz and a pop coming from deeper in the building, off towards the northernmost direction. You're not sure if it was a really quiet noise or a really loud noise that was really far away.
And what does that have to do with us?
I mean, it could be that there's something that needs our help in there. It might be where your computer is if you're looking to stop these.
Should we just open the door and take a peek and make sure it's not something we'll have to deal with on our way out?
I think that's not a bad idea.
If it's some kind of monster, I say we leave it alone.
I think
If
we
it's some
give
kind of
them.
monster, they'll probably know the minute you open the door.
Right. Do you want to open the door? You're much quieter than I am.
Who's a monster?
Sure, so I die when I open the door.
You're
Hey.
less likely to. I calculated the odds.
Ember, do you want to ask maybe one of these mechanical friends of yours if they don't mind checking it out? They are here to protect the area.
We heard an intruder.
Ember will sigh, and then she'll walk over to the projectron.
Hello, Vault-Tec employee. How can we be of assistance?
I think I heard a weird noise coming from the gift shop. Can you check that out for me?
That is so like these shoplifters. Fret not, ma'am. Protect and serve. And the Protectron goes over and it steps through the, as it steps up to the glass door, the glass sort of slides aside and the Protectron steps inside. And then the door closes behind it. It kind of looks around. And what happens when the Protectron looks around? Let me double check. I forgot to pop out my Protectron character sheet. Whoops. That tells you how much I thought you guys were going to have to fight the Protectrons.
That's a good start.
He rolls a skill dice. He gets a crit fail, but he gets an AP. So he looks around. You see his whole body sort of moves. His head is locked in place, but he's sort of rotating around the room, looking around. You guys can see in there are some displays with some Vault-Tec merchandise. There's these big, like, plasticky mascot heads for Vault Boy that you can put on. There's a couple of, like, kid-sized Vault suits and Vault-Tec lunchboxes and stuff like that. He scans, and you see he has a headlamp that turns on, and he looks around to the left and the right, and he comes back out, and he says, "There is no evidence of shoplifters."
Did you see anything else?
Just some wondrous Vault-Tec merchandise if you are interested.
Thanks. Ember will sigh again. Go over to the gift shop and like sort of sneak in.
Sneaky, sneaky. Go ahead and give me a sneak check.
Oh, right, I have to click on it.
Yeah, sorry, those are the buttons at the bottom, the skill dice button.
Oh no. I got a 5.
And what is your agility?
It is 4, but it has a heart next to it.
Well, and the good news is you get a +2 to that because of your blending in gift. So, you need a 6, you rolled a 5, you succeed.
Hey.
So you're sort of sneaking through. While you're looking around the gift shop, you do see there are these rows of products on display. I'm just going to move you into the gift shop wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
And as you're sort of peeking around, just trying to keep an eye on things, making sure nothing's coming to get you, give me a perception check. Or whatever your magnifying glass is beside. I think it's perception for you.
Yeah, it is. I got a 6, and my perception is a 6.
Awesome. So that is a success. You hear the scratching that Oliver was talking about, but it's a lot louder in here. You see at the back of the gift shop, there's a cash register, and then there's a desk, and then there are a few Vault-Tec cardboard boxes stacked up in that area. And as you're looking and listening over that way, you think you hear... You're not sure. You think you hear the scratching intensifying.
Does it sound like little like rat nails, or does it sound like human ghoul nails?
You are a wilderness survival expert. I'm gonna say go ahead and make a survival check, or a know-how creatures check.
Got a 0. And a crit.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, a crit is a critical success. Good. So you bank your critical point. Go ahead and remember that you have that. You think that those are rad roach scratches.
Mm.
And you're pretty sure that these rad roaches are in those boxes eating something.
I'm gonna walk back out of the gift shop and tell them that what I suspect. I don't think that rad roaches are part of this mission, so I'm not sure that we should investigate that further.
Well, I guess as long as they don't get in our way when we have to get out of here in 50 minutes.
We could always catch the boxes on fire.
You'll have to jump to arson every chance we get.
This is the first time that I've jumped to arson.
I don't know, you just give off that vibe.
What vibe?
The arson vibe.
I didn't laugh, I did.
Well, since we're done in the gift shop, does anybody need to stop in the bathroom first before we keep going? Might be a long tour.
No, I went before we left.
Okay, good to hear, Lee. Can I open the front door?
Yeah, you sure can. And then go ahead and just I'll move you into the room so you can sort of see what's going on. So stepping in there, you step into this sort of, it would be a cold sort of clinical office space. There's these big blue carpeted floors that go all the way around. You do see Vault Boy insignias all over the place. There are plaques with different names where these different doors are. Immediately to your left and your right, you see You see a pair of elevators. Off to the door next to the elevator on your left is marked office space. The door on your right is marked office space, and the door directly in front of you is marked cafeteria. And Brian, as you step into this room, all of you hear this sort of boom noise, and the power goes out in the building.
Oh no.
Ember will sigh one more time.
I believe I have a flashlight,
You do have a
Yeah.
flashlight.
so I'm gonna just switch that on.
I would like to press myself up against this wall and crouch in a very defensive position.
Awesome. Yeah, looking down at the end of the hall, you do see another door marked conference room, and that one at the very far end says Director Haskins' office. Director Haskins' office.
Yeah, that's the guy we're looking for, ain't it? I'm gonna poke my head back outside the doorway. Guys, I think I found the director's office.
Okay, looks like this will be easier than I thought. He said unknowingly.
As long as we all have our appointment.
Yeah, I'll just follow along, I guess, with the flashlight, trying to illuminate the path ahead.
Perfect.
You know what, Lee? Flashlights are for people in the front. You go get them.
Oh,
Don't. Me. I already opened one door. You can do one.
oh, everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
Ember cheated. She got a protector on to open her door.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Okay, Oliver, you get the next door. All right. I guess I will slowly and extremely cautiously open the door to the director's office.
So you go up to the door at the end of the hallway for the director's office, and you see that this door appears to be made out of vault steel, and this whole wall, strangely enough, appears to be. It looks like a vault door in like an odd way. There is a keypad on the right, but you notice the power is off on the keypad.
I can't hack it without power. Is it possible to determine where the power would come from? I mean, there's got to be like a fuse box or something around here.
Can't we use the power of crowbars?
You guys do have a tire iron.
Oh, crap. Well, it's not a tire.
And
We're screwed.
Lee, I'm just going to put you over here next to the door here.
Oh, yes. Yep.
You see behind you, there is a big set of double metal doors as well that are also that have a Vault Boy on it that is wearing sort of engineering clothes. And you see a sign that says Fusion Reactor.
Okay. I guess safe to assume that's where the power is coming from, or not coming from right now.
I guess that means it's my turn to open a door, right?
Yes, it
Yep.
is.
We'll be right behind you.
I will grab Lee's flashlight if I'm gonna lead this foray, and I will head over to.
Dogmeat gets the next one.
Ember is coming too. Do I just? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should be able to move yourself.
I'm assuming this is where the double door is.
Yes, yep.
Okay.
Where?
Can I listen at the door to see if I hear anything first
Yeah, you
before
sure
I
can.
just? Critical.
Perfect. So with a critical, you actually hear a grate slam shut and something scurry into an air duct or something.
I will. I'll hand the flashlight back to Lee, and I will draw my tire iron and my pipe pistol that I stole from our little bandit friends. And I will open the door.
Awesome. So, you sort of reach in, push the door open on either side, and inside you do see, sure enough, this is some kind of micro nuclear fusion reactor, similar to what is used in a lot of office buildings pre-war. Lee knows this, so I'm going to inform you guys. You see these sort of big, square, bulky metal boxes with pylons on top, and then there's a huge generator in the center of them. It has sort of this yellow face panel on it, and there is a round socket where you know a fusion core goes, but that fusion core is missing. Looking around, you do see there are some air ducts. You do see the grate that you heard fall down, and you do see there is an open air duct against the east wall, sort of going up into the ceiling.
Does that air duct look people size, or is it more...
You think you could squeeze in there, but it would be a tight fit.
Okay. I will relay that, and then I will sneakily move into the room.
Awesome. Go ahead and give me a sneak check.
I do not succeed.
That's a big 10.
That is a big 10. My agility is real high, too. That's too bad.
Hey, Lee, did you find the power? As I swing the door.
Yeah.
I'm Oliver. So yeah, Oliver, you sort of go moving into the room.
Oliver.
You're trying to sneak. You're not doing the best job. You do sort of step on this sort of crunching debris and mess on the ground. It hurts your bare feet real bad. But you are in the room. Nothing seems to be jumping out to attack you, but you are in the room.
Is it fair to assume that I know that I'm not sneaking very well?
Yeah, with a 10, I'll say that you're pretty.
Sure.
You're pretty aware.
I
of
will.
this business.
I'll turn around and say, "Lee, cover my back." And
Me. Okay.
Having remembered that, yeah, he actually killed some people in the last go around. I will investigate further this grate / air duct.
Perfect. Give me an investigation check, which is just your perception, or whatever your magnifying glass is.
Failed. Yeah, I got a crit fail, but I got an AP.
Hey, that's good news. So you're sort of examining the grate. You're sort of looking at it and going over the edges and stuff. It looks like, as best you can tell, the grate was knocked out from the inside, but you're not 100% sure other than that.
So whatever knocked it out is somewhere in here.
Or it's
I will
real
say.
fast.
Or it's real fast.
Worse.
Is there like a desk or something in the room?
There is not.
There's no like elevated anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's the pylons. You could climb on a pylon if you want to. They're not currently powered on.
I think I will, just so that nothing will attack me from below.
Awesome. So you
Or-
sort of scramble up on one of the generators and take a look around. The room appears to be empty.
I don't like that. Okay, well, I don't see anything in here. And I will make a big scene about leaving the room.
Does he
Guess
get
we better
mauled?
go
Do we
off.
see that?
Yeah, clomping as loud as I can.
Just the smack of naked feet slamming against stone.
Ew.
Really loud for someone without shoes.
Got a size 12 foot.
So, what would you guys like to do?
See anything interesting in there?
No, it looked like something knocked the grate down, but I I didn't see what it was, or we might be looking for a fusion battery thing.
Fusion core.
Yeah, I'm not that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Lee would know that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I don't think I would know. So
Fusion battery thing. Just like in issue 10. Okay, so where... So something's run off with it?
I mean,
That's-
either that or somebody took it a long time ago.
Okay.
Look at that. Oliver knows all about correlation and causation, but not about fusion cores.
You got to learn some stuff somewhere along the way.
So it's either a mole rat nest or a horror raider. That's a good.
How good are you all at tracking things? Or maybe the dog can sniff it out or something, so we can know where to look for it in this whole building.
Yeah, Amber.
It's Ember.
Just Ember.
Yes, I can do it. Do you have something that I can have the dog smell?
I don't think so.
I mean, he could always smell the grate. Maybe whatever knocked it down.
Is that
Left
the ceiling
something.
grate?
Yeah.
It'll hoist him up there.
Oh, I thought
grate's on
something
the
fell.
ground. The
Yeah,
grate is
yeah,
on
yeah.
the ground.
We're both really good at tracking, so me and Ember and Dogmeat will go into the room.
Hoist him up there.
We,
Dogmeat probably weighs more than Ember does.
that's true.
So yeah, Ember and Dogmeat, you guys go into the room. You do see this big sort of air duct grate that is on the ground. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. Ah,
And then give me one for Dogmeat.
do better, Dogmeat, do better. Crit.
Dogmeat did better.
He was made for this.
Yeah, so Dogmeat starts sniffing the grate. He starts looking around. He whines a little bit and he looks up in the duct. And you get the sense that he wants you to boost him up there so he can climb in the grate.
Dogmeat, why would I have you climb up there?
He starts thrashing around again, like he wants to go get something.
What if it's dangerous?
Ruff.
Am I strong enough to hoist him up there?
Yeah, I'll say you can.
Alright, I'll heave him up and just force him up through the ceiling, you know?
So Dogmeat goes up into the air duct, and you hear him bark, and it sort of echoes through the whole room. And he goes taking off, and you guys can hear his footsteps.
Is this an exposed vent? Like, can we see, or is it within the walls?
It's within the ceiling, yeah.
Okay.
But you do hear his footsteps going off this direction.
I'll follow his footsteps. Well, the sound of them.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll follow along too as well, just to keep providing light as best I can.
I do not want to be alone.
And you
I'm
guys...
gonna keep. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Oliver, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna keep my pistol trained, like what I would imagine is a few steps in front of Dogmeat the whole time, in case he starts barking or something, so I can fire
Awesome.
through the wall.
Okay.
If you dog, this is over.
I mean,
Oh.
Dogmeat would be over.
The whole trip is over.
Treasure hunt
Not
is
getting-
over.
You'll be dead.
So you guys are running around the corner, following the sound of Dogmeat, banging his way through. You hear him enter where you know the cafeteria to be. And as he enters in there, you do hear a crash, a bang, and a whole bunch of metal falling and hitting the ground. And you hear Dogmeat go, "Arp!"
Oh no.
What would you guys like to do?
I like to hop, skip, and jump to the cafeteria door and wait for backup.
I will be his backup.
I will also obviously be going.
Awesome. I'm going to move us over to the Roll20 display.
These maps are beautiful, Alec.
Thank you. I did my best with the limited resources I had on hand.
Very refined. I love it.
The yellow is where the grate has been destroyed, and it's covered the cafeteria and debris. It's difficult terrain for you guys. And Ember, I'm going to assume you in a panic sort of throw the doors open, and you do see Dogmeat in the center of this room in a big pile of broken aircon equipment. You also see he is on top of a very thin, white-skinned, humanoid-looking creature that is sort of dazed and confused in the pile of everything. You see there's a fusion core in his hand that is sort of scattered off, but there's also a whole bunch of feral ghouls awakening around this room.
Oh.
Okay.
I am scared.
I'll get my gun out and prepare for combat.
Prepare for battle! Sorry, I'm just
Oh,
That's a
ventilating.
lot of them.
There are zombies. There are zombies everywhere. Ghastly ghouls.
I'm gonna say the ghouls have advantage because you guys are sort of taking in Dogmeat's plight, his condition. I'm gonna say the synth has the least amount of advantage. So we'll go ghouls, you guys, and then the mysterious white robot.
Doesn't somebody have the we get to decide if we go first power?
Oh, that's right. Brian has that ability.
I have situational awareness. Guys, it's a trap.
Oh, what?
It's a trap! Alright, Brian, would you like to have advantage first?
I mean, sure, I'll take advantage first. I don't want to die.
Perfect. Do you want to go first? Do you want the bad guys to go first?
I'll go first.
That's
No,
a
what's going to
reasonable
happen
choice.
is Alex is going to separate me from the group as much as possible.
Yeah, drug dealing psychopath.
I can see the future.
It's in my brain. So the heroes get to go first, thanks to Ajax's situational awareness gift. I'm sending a letter to Modiphius. Once again, just to reiterate, you guys get to decide how many of you want to ready on this turn, and then everybody will activate. We'll roll a VATS check for the characters who are activating to see if you get any action points, and then everybody gets 2 main actions. So I'll start with Brian, since you're going first. Do you want to ready this round?
I would like to ready.
Okay. What about Oliver?
No, I will not ready.
Okay, Lee?
I was actually curious what the lighting situation is like in here. Like, am I providing light for my allies here?
Your flashlight is the only source of light in this room, yeah.
Then I should probably let other people go first and then do something. So I guess I won't ready right now. I'll wait and see where these enemies move to.
Okay. Ember?
Because Dogmeat is in danger, Ember will definitely ready.
And Dogmeat.
He should probably be ready since he's already on top of the one.
Okay, cool. So, Ajax, Ember, and Dogmeat, you guys all activate. Go ahead and roll a blue dice for me. And let me know if you get any Nuka-Cola bottles.
Rolling. Oh, I got a Nuka-Cola bottle.
Awesome.
I
Okay, so Ajax, you do get an action point from VATS this round.
Nice.
So just remember you have an extra action point. And whoever wants to go first, you guys can decide between yourselves.
You can go, Brian.
Okay. I will use my situational awareness to understand that there are a lot of ghouls in this corner of the room. And I will use my best throwing arm to throw a Molotov cocktail strategically right here.
Oh my lord.
If you hit dog meat, Brian.
I'm gambling. So what's
It's
the
dangerous.
what's the AOE? I see a bunch of different symbols.
Yeah,
on
so
my
let me
party
pull up a Molotov item card real quick. We'll go over it as a group. That's fair because I was the only one who used explosive weapons last week. So let me grab that real quick. Everybody at home, you're getting a sneak peek of all the item handouts that I created for this game. So Molotov Cocktail. The way this card works, your range to throw it is whatever your throwing range is. So there should be a color on your little grenade icon on your character sheet.
Okay.
It varies what attribute your throwing is associated with, but
Can
that's
it be
how
my
far
intelligence?
yours is your intelligence.
No,
it's
can
not.
it be?
No, get out of here. Let me double. It's your agility. So you can throw a Molotov green range. So you'll roll a skill check. You'll roll a black dice. You'll roll a yellow dice. If you hit, everything in yellow range will be set on fire. So yellow range is going to be 30 feet. So whatever target you want to hit.
Oh,
30
this
feet.
is a very conveniently sized room.
So, like, everything in the room you will hit, except for... You'll definitely hit dog meat no matter where you throw it.
I believe in dog meat.
But if you throw it at this guy, you'll hit all of the bad guys except for... Or, if you throw it at the green one, you'll hit all of the bad guys with the Molotov, as well as dog meat. So now we'll roll a skill test. We'll see if you succeed. If you succeed, that's the end of everything.
Okay, so I'm rolling a black and a yellow.
Yes, and a white dice. And you're trying to hit a 4 or less.
Black, yellow, white, at triple zeros.
So you got a crit fail, but you got an extra AP.
I would like to use a luck point, sir.
You can't use it on critical fail.
Oh,
But since you missed, what we do now, since you missed by a margin of greater than 3, it's going to drift in a yellow. It's going to drift 30 feet off course. You have to
Okay.
roll a red dice now. We'll figure out what direction it drifts off course.
please don't let it roll towards us. I got a
A 1. Let me double check 1 real quick. Oh, I had this pulled up. Let me check it real quick. Hold, please. Scatter.
I didn't like the way the arrow was going.
Oh, I was just checking.
Oh,
Oh.
Lee.
That was me.
As the ricochets off a lamp.
So since you rolled a 1 on the red dice, it scatters directly away from you. So it scatters behind you. Or no, it goes straight forward. Straight forward from you. Directly away from, not back towards. So it goes
Okay.
30 feet in front of you, and that's where it explodes.
Okay, that's still not
Which
terrible.
I think is pretty much where you wanted it. It's in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So it's
To
going to
who
go
it may
there.
concern.
It'll hit him still. It'll hit both of them still. It'll hit him. It'll hit dog meat, him. It will just hit Ember. It'll just hit you. So it'll hit all the bad guys plus dog meat, Ember, and Brian.
What a spicy time.
So everybody gets set on fire. That's
Well,
one
at
of my
least you won't
favorite
need
things
my
to say as a
flashlight.
GM.
Now we have multiple sources of light.
That's true. So everyone who is on fire, you perform actions as normal. When you activate, you take 1 point of damage. There's no armor roll for it. Then we roll a 50-50 test to see if the fire goes out. While you're on fire, you can attempt to put out the fire with an agility test. This requires an action or a quick action.
Ooh, that AP coming in handy.
So yeah, Brian, do you want to describe what happens as you chuck this Molotov into the room and set everyone on fire?
So as I'm getting really confident with this great idea, I whip the Molotov cocktail and it slips out of my hand like a frisbee, and it just flies off into the wrong corner of the room.
Oh my god.
And then I would like to stop, drop, and roll, good sir.
Are you going to use your action point to do that, or do you want to use one of your...
I would like to use my action point to do.
Okay. So go ahead and make an agility test. If you're successful, the fire goes out.
Agility is just going to be my...
Skill value versus your agility attribute, yep.
So skill dice?
Yep.
Ooh, I got a 2. Ooh, which is less than 4.
Perfect, you put the fire out.
Cool. I'm not hot and bothered.
So I am going to say that you do take that 1 point of fire damage.
That's fair.
But the fire goes out. So you are no longer on fire.
And that takes... Oh, no, that's just one of my actions, isn't it?
Yeah, that was one main action, one quick action. You have another main action if you want to take it.
Can I move? I could only move. That's the only other thing I could do. I guess I could attack. Everything just looks the same, though, on fire. I'm going to move over here to support my good friend in case she needs it.
Oh, good. You're in smack range.
There we go.
So Ajax chucks a Molotov in the room, rolls himself over to Ember, putting the fire out on its way. Perfect. Now Ember and Dogmeat. Whoever wants to go next.
I'll have Dogmeat go first.
He does take a point of fire damage.
So since he's like in the fire, can he still roll to put it out?
Yes, he can. Yep.
Okay. He has pretty good agility, so let's see. Crit!
Good for Dogmeat.
That means he's gotten 2 criticals.
You done a flip?
Yeah, he's got 2 critical points banked, which I think is enough to do a crit with his bite attack if he wants to.
Yeah.
But he does get the fire out, so that's good news.
Ooh. Okay, he's gonna critical attack the one. And can he attack it because it's on fire?
Yeah.
Without
Yep.
on fire. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna attack the one that he's on top of. And do crit.
Beautiful.
Yellow, green, and blue.
And then make sure his dog bite adds a black dice on top of that when it's a crit.
Okay. The yellow. Got 2 bottles.
And make sure you roll a skill value to attack. A skill dice to attack. Oh, good. Dogmeat got an AP. Cool. So, with the bottle, you can use that to make sure that this creature can't do any reactions. Basically, Dogmeat grabs a hold of him, and he's not able to trigger any reactive attacks or anything like that.
Okay.
You do hit. You do 2 points of physical damage to him. Which, that's a goal. Where's my guy? Where's my guy? There he is. He rolls an armor check. He needs a 1. I got a 4. So, you you bite into him. You do 2 points of physical damage. And Dogmeat still has another... Or no, he put the fire out. He attacked. He does have a quick action if you want to attack again. Or if you want to move, or if you want to do anything like that.
I'll go ahead and attack again.
Awesome.
But this one isn't critical.
Right. And it's a -2. But that's still enough to hit. And you got 2 armor reduction, so he doesn't get any armor for this attack. And that bite does 2 more points of physical damage. So yeah, you kill the synth. What happens?
So he just sort of has him by the throat, and he's just like sort of like squeezing his jaws as tight as he can, and then the head just sort of like doesn't really pop off, but it's like a little bit of the like nearly headless Nick Harry Potter thing.
Nice.
And he just can't come back from that.
Curious.
Oh, but then it's my turn again, isn't it?
Yep, it's Ember's turn after dog beats. Yep.
Okay, so Ember
Ember
is
takes
also
a point of fire damage.
put the fire out. Is that right? Is that the right thing to roll?
Yeah. Yep. Or wait, did you roll? Yeah, you rolled that AP just now, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that is what you needed to roll, and you succeed on putting the fire out, and you gain an action point.
Cool. Okay, and then she's gonna shoot the red guy over at the left.
Okay.
Um,
Perfect.
where's hers? So would that be in the shorter range or the longer range?
That would be in the shorter range.
Okay. And skill. Black, green, and
Perfect. Does that hit? You do get a 5 with a -2. It becomes a 3.
3. What am I looking at for it to hit?
Whatever attribute has your like rifles circle beside it.
Oh, yeah, that's my perception. It's a 6. So.
Okay, so you hit. And you get 2 points of armor reduction from your yellow dice. So that means the ghoul rolls an armor check versus physical damage. I need a 1. I got a 1, so he will absorb 1 point of damage. How much damage does your rifle do?
1 damage.
Oh, wait, I shouldn't have rolled an armor check. Just kidding, because you got 2 points armor reduction. So it does take 1 point of damage.
Okay, and then I have another one, right? Because I rolled a...
Mm-hmm. Yep, you have a quick action, so you can make another attack, you can make a movement, you can use an expertise skill, whatever you want to do.
I'll just shoot him again.
Okay.
Oh.
Heck yeah. So you got you don't bank another AP because this is a quick action, but it still counts as a 1. So you do still hit. With the -1, it turns into a 0, so you super hit. You also take 1 point of armor away, which is all the armor he has. So you do another point of damage. What happens? How does it look?
So she makes sure that dog meat's cool, and when she sees him like sort of like tear the head off of the synth, she's like, "Aight." So she turns to the next closest one. She shoots and she hits him in like the shoulder, and then she's like, ugh, and she shoots again, but she just like sort of like grazes his cheek.
Beautiful. Awesome, and that's all the heroes who activated this round. The bad guys are all going to activate because they're feral ghouls and they lack subtlety. They all take a point of fire damage. Which means Brian has officially done more damage to the bad guys than he has to his own team.
It's a long game.
And Red will use one of his quick actions to try to put the fire out. That's an agility test. It fails, so it is still on fire. It does gain an AP though. So it is going to use its second main action to charge Ember. And since it's charging, it does get the either a green or a yellow bonus dice. It's going to go with a green. So I roll a skill dice, a black dice, and 2 green dice. It succeeds on its check to hit you. It does do... We're smarter than this. It'll do 3 points of damage. I need an armor check for you versus physical damage. So you'll roll a red dice, and you want to roll whatever that number is beside the little helmet that has the shield in it, or lower. Which, Ember, looking at your sheet, you have an armor rating of 2 for both physical and energy damage. 3. So that's over. You will take all 3 points of damage.
Oh no.
So he zips in, he claws at you. After you take those 3 points of physical damage, you also take 1 point of radiation damage.
Is there any way to use a luck point in this situation?
I think so. Let me double check.
Because, like, that's a lot.
Yeah,
I know
will
there's an
say-
option to reduce it by 1.
Yeah, you can spend 1 luck point to absorb 1 damage.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Do you want to absorb 1 of the physical damage or 1 of the radiation damage? So the kind of good thing about radiation damage is... So you just took 3 points of physical damage. So you're down to 3 health dots. With radiation damage, you won't go down to 2 health dots. Your maximum will change to 5 health dots until you can heal that radiation.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna absorb the radiation one.
Okay.
Just because I already have 1, like, hit.
Okay.
So either way, I'm only gonna have... Did I get hit for 3 points or 4 points?
3 points.
Oh, okay.
3 points and then 1 point of radiation damage.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just absorb the radiation damage so it doesn't soak it.
Doesn't change your maximum HP.
Yeah.
Good deal. So that's his turn. Number blue is going to try to put its fire out on its way over. It rolls a 2, so it puts its fire out. And it's going to charge dog meat with a skill, green, green, black. Alright, so it did hit dog meat. Dog meat takes 1 armor reduction. So what is dog meat's physical armor? Oh, he's also got a 2. But
Where does it say?
oh, so underneath on your unit card, on your character sheet,
Yeah.
there's a little red box that has 3 helmets in it. There's a helmet that has a shield on it, a helmet that has a lightning bolt on it, and a helmet that has like a atomic symbol on it.
Oh, yes. Okay.
That number is what you need to roll at or below on the red dice.
Okay.
Since I got 1 armor reduction, though, it's going to be 1 less on that number. So you still roll the red dice, you have to roll 1 or lower to succeed.
Whew!
That's a 1. So Dogmeat absorbs 1 point of that damage. He doesn't take any of that damage. What he does take, he takes 2 points of physical damage and 1 point of radiation damage.
Okay, that's like all of his health. So, is he dead?
He doesn't have 5 points of damage?
He only has 5 damage slots. And he already had 2 to begin with from last session.
Gotcha. So he's not dead, he's incapacitated. So go ahead and mark him down to 0. And then add, instead of having 5 max, he's got 4 max now because of his radiation damage.
Okay.
And when you're incapacitated... I had to double check what that means, but I know it means he's out of the fight.
Yeah. Okay.
The purple one is going to roll to shrug off its fire. It is still on fire. And it's going to charge Oliver.
That's rude.
It's super rude. It does hit. It gets 2 points of armor reduction. If that makes your number 0, it basically just gets through your armor.
It does make my number 0.
Okay, so you do take 3 points of physical damage and then 1 point of radiation damage. And in your case, that means you take 3 points of physical damage and then you heal a point of physical damage.
Yes.
And the orange one, he could charge red distance. That's 45 feet.
Mm.
Ooh, they're speedy boys.
I don't like that arrow coming towards me.
You can't see that arrow. It's metagaming.
I can feel
Well,
that
we
arrow.
can't see it, but
All right, and that one does not put its fire out. It will roll to hit Lee. It does succeed on hitting Lee with 1 point of armor reduction to physical armor.
my physical armor is 1.
So it gets through. You take 2 points of physical damage and then 1 point of radiation damage.
Cool.
Then yeah, I guess this last ghoul is gonna throw itself at Ember. It puts its fire out, and then it will scratch Ember. No, it won't. It misses. It gets a 10. So that's all the bad guys activated. Now it's time for Lee and Oliver if they want to ready and activate.
Yeah. Kind of
I
want
guess
to,
I
yes.
will too, yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the guy in front of me. I don't know if Oliver's gonna do something more interesting.
I'll let you go first.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take both my actions just to do pow pow. Unless, do I need an action to like put the flashlight down?
No,
'Cause
you don't need an action to do that.
Okay, so then I guess I'll just like drop the flashlight and then like get the revolver out and shoot.
That's so scary. The flashlight hitting the ground and all the flaming silhouettes of these ghouls attacking you guys in this dark room.
I just wanted a tour.
Somebody go get the protectrons.
Oh, we should have. So that's a skill die and 2 yellow die for me. I gotta click on myself. I gotta not have the ruler out. Okay, there we go. Skill die.
Hey, you banked an AP.
Cool. The gear is a miss, though, right?
No, that's a hit. There's an X
Oh.
and a gear. That is a
Right,
miss and
that's
an
what.
AP.
That's the one.
Yep. And while I'm thinking about it, Calvin, will you roll a blue dice for me as well? I forgot to roll your VATS check. Okay, you don't gain an AP from VATS, but you do get an AP for that. You also hit, and you do 1 armor reduction, which is enough to break its armor. So, how much damage do you do?
The pistol does, I think it was 2. Yes, it is 2.
Perfect. So yeah, blat blat. You take 1 shot, you blow a hole through its chest. It doesn't stop coming, but you did hurt her real bad.
I'm gonna try again.
Awesome.
Skill die.
Oof.
That's a big ol' X.
So that's going to be a miss. You do have an AP, so you can do a quick shot if you want to, or you can do a quick move, whatever you want to do with your quick action.
I don't really have anywhere to go. If I move, they're gonna chase me, so
What?
That's not true.
it's probably true. I'm gonna take a shot. Oh, but I got another. So I missed, but I got another action point.
Yeah, but it was a quick action, so you don't.
So I don't
bank that
get the action point. Yeah.
So Lee, you do shoot a big hole into this one, and then it's just the fact that it's still coming at you, it's stressful. You're shaking.
Like,
Usually when you shoot stuff with a 44, it stops coming at you.
yeah, just start blasting when it's not working.
Yeah, Dirty Harry's just not feeling it today.
Just start blasting.
All right, Oliver, go ahead and roll a blue dice for me for your VATS.
I got one.
Cool, so you do bank one.
Awesome.
So you have 2 main actions and a quick action so far.
Cool. Can we move through enemies?
You could try to push through them. They do get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll take it. I want to try and charge purple up here.
Okay. Awesome. So let me roll a quick attack against you with my ghoul. Num 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 num. Oh, I got an X. You're good.
Technically, I did pass through 2 of them, so should the other one get it?
Yeah. I appreciate your honesty and your temerity.
Yeah. I don't love it, but
Oof. Go ahead and make an armor check for me. That's not good.
that's a red. Am I correct when I say that?
Yes, a red one. Yep.
So mine is 2, so I'll soak 2.
Awesome. Cool. So you soak 2. You do take 2 points of physical damage because I got 2 impact on top of my regular attack.
Okay.
And then 1 point of radiation damage, so you take 2 and
So
heal
I'll
1.
only take 1. Cool. That's
And
worth it.
I believe you ignore difficult terrain. I'm pretty sure.
Yes. So I charge, which means I will attack at the end of this action.
Yes. And you do get there unhurt. Other than the guy who stabbed you.
Awesome. So that's a critical, and with my tire iron, I think I add a yellow and a green to that. So that's with 1 armor reduction and a -1.
Awesome. So you definitely hit. That is enough to break his armor with a physical armor. What's the damage on the tire iron?
2.
2. Good choice. I think you might have 1 extra dice too for charging. Let me double check. You do get a green or a black dice, your choice on top of it,
Oh,
because you charged.
I will use a black dice so an extra impact, extra point of damage.
And that's all you needed. That's enough to bash that one down with the tire iron. What happens?
I just see the dog go down, and knowing how much Ember loves the dog, I will charge tire iron and strike him down.
Oliver's so wholesome.
Very kind. Very kind. Ember won't think.
Yes. And as I do that, I will turn around and I will throw my Molotov cocktail back towards the other 4 that are attacking my 3 friends here.
Where I am?
I think you can take it.
I have 2 health points.
I'm hoping that our medic friend can do something for you.
He's so.
Yeah, maybe it's a good thing I stayed out of this room.
I'm about to leave the room.
You know what's funny? Is that where you wanted to throw it, Will?
I want to if I can go like maybe 2 squares higher, I think I might be able to still hit them without hitting. Oh no, I guess I'll have to go 1 lower than that, right? To hit. No, I have to do it. Yeah, I have to do it where you had it originally to hit everybody.
At least this way you'll only hit Ember. You won't hit everybody.
Right.
Well, you hit yourself too. You also hit yourself because it's a raid.
Trial by fire. Amen.
Yeah, I think I have to risk it.
I'm so excited for this. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and roll a throw check.
Sorry about it. Oh, I fail. I critically fail. But I rack another AP point.
Oh,
This is very like every roll I've ever had.
I'm telling you, this bottle's just slippery.
So I roll you a red die to see which direction I go.
Oh my lord.
So
We're all
one is
just
an
on
additional away from me.
So 1 is directly away from you. So it goes 30. Oh, sorry, you got a critical fail. What attribute are you associated with?
Agility.
Okay. How much did? Oh no, sorry, it's 3+. So it's just yellow distance straight ahead of you, which is
Oh no.
right there.
It'll hit everyone except for me. This
No,
is
it
great.
hits you too.
Ah, okay.
Wait, am I safe?
No.
No.
I'm behind cover.
Fire doesn't
Am I
care
behind?
about cover.
Oh, no, it lands right there. Son of a bitch.
It's right there. Okay. Oh my
Oops.
god. So everybody's on fire again.
I just got rid of this.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
You had an example of how it went the first time.
Oops. So
And poor Dogbean is on fire again.
Oh my god.
No.
I see how much you care about your dog, so I lit him on fire. I started a funeral pyre.
yeah,
Gotta
that's
get him
not
before he
good.
turns into a zombie.
Get
So
him
we're
before
all
he
on
turns into
fire.
a burn.
I still have a quick action. Can I use that to take myself off of fire?
Yes. Yeah, you can roll
Okay.
you can roll an agility check.
Great. There's my critical, and I'll bank another AP.
Awesome. Oh, you
It
used
could've
the
been
quick
worse.
action to put the fire out, so you don't bake another AP.
Yeah, so I don't get that other one,
But you're not on fire anymore.
but I'm not on fire.
Lucky you.
Yeah. That will be it for me.
Well, I'm glad the hell worked out.
When an incapacitated character's current health increases to more than 0, not decreases below 0. What happens when they go below incapacitated?
They die. You kill dog meat who appears in the game.
Guess it really is non-canon.
Man, they really are playing trumpets over the intercom right now, huh?
Well, the good news is there doesn't seem to be a way to die. Let me see how dying works. Hold, please.
Oh.
Sorry, audience.
Hold. Can I make a medical check to see how dying works?
No.
No. I thought it
Uh,
would work.
I mean, I'll tell you. You don't have to roll. You don't have to roll a check. Damage taken at 0 health needs to be recorded, so the total damage shows the true magnitude of injury. A character who takes a lot of additional damage after becoming incapacitated will feel it for longer if they survive than a character who didn't take any damage.
If
As Overseer, you should feel free to determine suitable lasting conditions or create ailments like feeling dizzy, temporarily deaf, or unable to carry heavy burdens. Alright. I guess I just get to decide when you die, so
Oh.
I'm like Slade in Teen Titans. Okay, cool.
That's
So
cool.
Dogmeat is on fire. We'll decide later what happens as a result of that. He's about to get like -1 charisma from having all of his fur burned off.
Oh.
Rude.
He looks like one of those wild mongrels you run into in the game now. The ones that are all pink and gross and eat you. So Oliver, you do take yourself off of being on fire. Go ahead and take that 1 point of fire damage for me, however. And that brings us back around to the player's turn. Because all my bad guys activated. So You still have it. You guys still have advantage thanks to Brian. I should take it away from you guys since you keep setting yourselves on fire.
It's my life. Don't tell me how to spend it.
So yeah, I'll just go through everybody who wants to activate this turn. We've got
I would
Oliver,
like to
Ember, Ajax, and Lee.
I will activate.
Ember
Yeah,
will
I'll activate so I can unfire myself.
Lee, you can just close the doors. That's an available act.
You got this, right?
Yeah, you can let us bake in here.
Let me know if you need me.
We'll sweat out the ghouls like a sauna.
Oh, can you imagine how an on-fire ghoul smells?
Oh no.
So Lee's activating, Ember's activating. What about Ajax? Are you activating? Brian,
I would like to activate, good sir.
and Oliver, are you going to activate?
I will not.
Awesome. Sorry, Robnix. Sorry for the olfactory image. Okay, so we've got Ajax, Ember, and Lee all activating this round. Who would like to go first?
I go first. I can do the agility thing. It's a quick action, right?
Correct.
Okay, I would. very
Well,
much
roll
like
a ball. Roll a blue dice to see if you get any action points.
No.
You do have to have an action point to do it as a quick action. Otherwise, you have to do it as a regular action.
That's right. Why isn't it letting me? There we go. Ooh. I got an explosion.
Awesome. So no additional action points. Go ahead and take your 1 point of damage for being on fire this round.
Okay. I see you.
And then you can use a main action to put the fire out. And then you have another main action you can do whatever you want to with.
I may just face tank the fire. You know.
Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting one half of it. I have to roll a 50-50 check after you take fire damage. So, do you want high or low, Brian?
Oh, now it's my fault. I'll go low.
All right, you're not on fire anymore.
Hey. I've been blessed. Okay.
Hey, Alex, do you know how Molotov Cocktail work in this game? I do now.
Ember, I would like you to be not dead, so I will stab you with a stim pack.
Oh. Thanks.
And stim packs heal a bunch. If I remember right. How much do stim packs heal?
6.
4 dots. They heal 4 dots.
But
Oh,
I'm a
good.
medic.
That's how many I had.
Oh, but you're a medic. Do you add 2 for medic?
Yep.
Wow.
I only needed 4, so.
Well, you get 6, and you're like...
Thanks.
Now, Alex, what is this? Is this like a table or like a bookshelf?
That is a trash can. You know, like those big trash cans that you put your tray on top of when you get back from when you're done eating in the cafeteria.
Oh, okay.
It's blue. It's made out of metal. It's got a Vault Boy on the front.
I guess I will move here. To prevent Ember from getting hit by 3 ghouls instead of just 2. And those are my 2 actions.
Awesome. All right. After Ajax, we have Ember and Lee are both ready to activate.
You can go ahead. I just want to not be on fire and then take a shot. That's all I got.
Yeah. I am also doing similar things. So
Oh.
on fire.
So go ahead and take your point of fire damage. And then high or low?
Low.
You are still on fire. I rolled a 51.
Wow. Okay. But I can roll one of my dice to try to not be on fire.
Right. There's a chance the fire puts itself out because it's consumed enough of your flesh.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
I don't know how fire works.
Oh shit. So I'm still on fire.
You are still on fire.
Can I shoot somebody while I'm on fire then?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, well I'll shoot the red one in front of me.
Awesome.
Obviously it's close range.
Heck yeah. So because you got those 2 -1s, that drops down to a 0 on your skill roll. So you definitely hit.
Ooh.
They do get an armor check. I rolled a 1 on my armor check, so I succeed. How much damage does it do?
1.
So the bullet sort of hits the on fire ghoul and doesn't seem to do any damage.
Unfortunate. That is my whole turn.
Oh, I forgot to have you roll blue dice to see if you get any action points. You get 1 action point.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him again. Maybe more successfully this time.
I believe in you.
Wow, that's a good roll. So, you got a -2 that knocks it down to a 5. Is that a hit?
A hit. Yes, it is a hit.
Awesome. And it does 2 extra damage on top of whatever your regular damage is.
Still a 1.
But
But then that's 3.
it's 3 damage instead of 1 damage this time?
Yeah.
That is enough to kill this ghoul. What happens?
Beautiful. So I'm so distracted from being on fire because that I sort of like jerk when I fire my first shot and it goes over his shoulder. But then I put it like right against his head and fire the second shot and his head explodes.
Heck yeah.
Dodge this.
Now, Lee, go ahead and take your point of fire damage. And then high or low.
Let's go high.
I rolled a 3, so you're still on fire.
Okay, point of fire damage. So I'm at 3. Blue die to see if I get lucky. Doesn't look like I did.
Yeah, you did. You got 2 Nuka-Cola, so you got 2 action
Oh,
points.
I thought it was the explosion. Okay, yes. So I got 2 action points. That's good. Just gonna make a note of that. Okay, I'll take an action to not be on fire.
Cool. You can use one of your quick actions and not be on fire if you want.
Yeah, I'll use a quick action then.
Okay, cool.
Skill die. This is agil probably not gonna do it. This is an agility thing?
Yeah, it's an agility thing.
Then yeah, for sure 6 isn't gonna do it.
Bummer. So you're still on fire, but you do have two main actions and a quick action left.
I don't know if I want to come in there, to be honest.
That's a smart move. You know what you could do? You could get a Molotov cocktail.
I'm staying away from those.
Just
I
like
have learned
that,
a lesson today.
This group sold all of their Molotov cocktails that they find.
There were only 2 numbers that I could have rolled where that would have failed, and I did. So
Yeah, no, I'm not going to tempt fate. I'm just going to use all reliable.
I can't wait till you guys find a nuke grenade.
Oh, God. All right. Yeah, the one that's in front of me is the one what hit me, so I'm going to try to shoot it.
Awesome.
That's a skill die into yellow die. Yeah. Skill die. And double yellow. Come on, accuracy. Oh. That's a 4, and I'm trying to beat my perception, which is 5.
Perfect. That'll hit. Blam. And you're
2
shooting
damage.
the orange guy again?
Yeah.
That is enough to kill the orange guy.
As Lee's like yelling, suppressive fire. And then we'll shoot the other one.
Awesome.
Skill die.
Ooh, you bank a critical point.
Ooh. No. double yellow. Let me write down my critical point so I don't forget.
And with that double yellow, you get 1 armor reduction, so you do 2 points of damage. That's enough to overcome his armor completely.
Nice.
And he takes a shot to the face. He looks real hurt, but he's not down yet.
I do have 1 action point left.
You do.
I think I want to use it for another shoot action.
It's not a bad
So let's
choice.
go. Skill die, not great, but what are the odds I get 2 accuracies? None, apparently.
So that shot goes a little wide, but you pump this guy. You pump these ghouls full of lead. What's going down as you're shooting at these guys?
He's trying to hold on. Like, this is the exact opposite of what he's used to. Even after killing that one guy, and now he shot a ghoul, and now he's shooting like 2 ghouls at the same time. So he's trying to hold on to the image of what's the character's name? It was the Mistress of Mystery who had the revolver. So he's just got the image of this comic book character in his head. He's got like his eyes like half closed because he's focused on that more than shooting.
Beautiful. I love it. Now the bad guys get to activate. Both the ghouls are going to activate. This guy burns to death from the fire damage.
Yay.
This one takes another point of fire damage. And then...
You thought it was a bad idea.
It's working.
Shut up, Anakin. I will... I want to roll high. I got a 49, so my ghoul is still on fire. Is that how that feels, Catherine?
Yes.
And then my ghoul, since it's still right up on Ember, is going to attack Ember. It will attack... it will not try to put itself out. It's just going to, like, death rattle, so it'll attack twice.
Going for the kill and blow.
It misses with the first attack. Oh, no, it hits. Sorry, it hits because I got a 6 with a -1. So you take... Go ahead and give me an armor check.
Oh no, wait. I'm sorry.
Sorry, the red dice. Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
You do take full damage, so you take 2 points and then one radiation.
Okay.
And then the second attack... Oof. It hits again, so armor one more time.
Ugh.
That's 4. That's another 4. So 2 more points of damage and 1 point of radiation.
Yeah, I'm done.
Full was 6 for you, right?
Huh?
Your full HP was 6, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think
Ooh,
you've
you
taken.
just
I think you've taken 4 physical damage and 2 radiation damage. So this is complicated. It's sort of silly, but basically think of it as you have 2 different health tracks. Physical damage takes off from your hit points. Radiation damage takes off from your max hit points. So
No, I got hit
Okay.
last turn.
Oh, you got hit last time too?
Yeah, so that's...
And you got
I
set on
have,
fire.
like, 6, and then radiation took it to 5, and then I have 5.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you are unconscious.
Yup.
That brings us around to Oliver as the last character to activate.
Yep, I will charge again into our... Can I, like, zip around this way so that I'm here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I should have enough movement. I will bash him with the tire iron. Do you need me to roll a blue first?
Yes, to see if you get any action points.
I do not. Okay, so with a charge, it is a roll. So that's a critical with an extra impact.
Beautiful. So he'll roll an armor check. He's a 1. I got a 3, so he will take full damage. What's full damage?
It's 3 points of damage with the extra one there.
That's enough to finish off the last ghoul. what happens, Oliver? Go ahead and describe it for me.
I see Amber go down, and I kind of do a button hook here, and just kind of take my little tire iron and smash it into his face. And as I do it, I don't even look to see him go down. But I pull out the stim pack that I stole, and I'm gonna give it to Ember here.
Perfect.
So honored.
All right, so that was a little high stress situation, guys.
That's what happens when you only have 6 hit points.
But you guys are able to prevail over the ghouls in the cafeteria. As you're sort of taking stock of them, you do see that they're all wearing Vault-Tec uniforms. A couple of them have these blue polos on with Vault Boy on their chest. Some of them are wearing white Vault-Tec lab coats. You do see one that's wearing a Vault Boy apron and has a chef hat on. But there's also one who's wearing a suit, wearing some shattered glasses, and he has a Vault-Tec executive pin on his lapel. So I'll let you guys sort of think about that for a second while we go to our break. Thank you, everybody at home who is hanging out with us. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Please get up, take some time to stretch, grab some water, grab some food, whatever you need to do. And we will be right back.